Here with She Does Credit. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far, but I bet you your day just got better because you're on my channel, and we're going to go over a few things. I'm doing things a little bit differently today. I'm actually going to read you some comments and DMs and emails I have that people want to know about claiming their taxes and just, you know, things they want to know. So I figure it would help you guys. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, some of these are hilarious, but I'm not judging, I'm just saying. Okay, so the first email is from Shaquana, and she wants to know if she could claim her child that has not been born yet. No, you can't claim your child that has not been born yet because, you know, they're living, but they're not technically living as in born. And you know, every single person is identified through a social security number. And you know, being that they haven't been born yet and received that or a birth certificate, you can't claim that on this year's taxes. So remember, like, this year's taxes, we're in 2022, right? We're claiming for 2021. Your baby won't be born until 2022. So, you know, you can't put something from 2022 on a 2021. Make sense? So, no, you can't claim your child that has not been born yet. Sorry. But you'll get the credit for next season. Alright. Kevin wants to know, he's having trouble getting his W-2s. My W-2s did not come in yet. Can we just start the process with my taxes? No, we cannot. The reason for that is because I understand it's frustrating. All the employers had a certain amount of time to send you your tax documents. They had until the 31st, right? So if you didn't receive those documents, definitely contact your old employer or your employer. There's usually portals that you could go on. If you still have access to them, send an email, make a phone call, whatever. Maybe it was going to an old address. But the reason being is because all of your income has been reported to the IRS, right? So you're putting yourself at risk of getting audited because you didn't receive those W-2s. So you really need that. You might be able to pull something off using the IRS transcript tool, and literally everything is listed there, from you getting your stimulus, if you receive the child tax credit, to, you know, your past employers and all of that information. Like, all of that is there. But I also have to fill out something called a due diligence report, and I have to put that we received all of your W-2s and what you're saying to me is accurate, truthful, and honest. And yeah, I don't want to put myself at risk, and I don't want you to get audited, because then you just won't get your tax return, at least for a while. Or if you do get it in the years to come, it'll be like a red flag for an audit, right? So we can't really do that right now. Malachi says, can I claim someone else's kid? I claim for my girlfriend's kids. I'm basically their dad. Can I claim them? Okay, so about that, about situations like this, definitely check with the mom, definitely check with the parents first. You know, a lot of people are in that situation, but just to tell you, normally when you claim a child or a dependent that's not yours, you may have to go through an extra verification process, right? So if it comes back to you like audited, they may say like, hey, do you have any proof, like the child's records, doctor's notes, the school records, mail, like just anything like that, the birth certificate, the social security card. And also with the stimuluses coming out, the child tax credits, things like that, it could get messy and it can get sticky. So, you know, God forbid you guys break up or something happens, that you could get that, which I'm sure you won't be upset about, but still, you're putting them at risk of not receiving it on their own, right? I know people that have done that with relatives. They were told they couldn't claim their kids for whatever reason, or like they didn't make enough money and they were getting audited, and just now nobody got the stimuluses or the child tax credits. So, you know, you can with permission, but just to tell you, you know, the government and the IRS is tightening up, and I'll get into that with these different laws. And in my other episodes, but they're tightening up as to verifying everyone, because it's like, hey, here's the parents all these years, who's this guy? So, you know, just be aware of that, but definitely check with parents. You can, but check with parents, and then, you know, I would just have to explain, like, you're the caretaker, you're the guardian, whatever. Taylor wants to know about the daycare credits. Hi, Alyssa. I have someone who watch my kids, but they have no income. They claim no income. They don't even file their taxes. Okay, so whenever you're claiming childcare or daycare for someone, and you know you're in a situation where you know they may not work, or you're paying money under the table for them to watch your children, whatever the case may be, that's being reported as income for this other person, right? So let's say I got my mom to watch my kids. I don't have kids, I'm just saying. Well, at least not yet, I don't have kids. But let's say I ask my mom, can you watch my children? And I'm paying her a certain amount of money every single week, right? And then I'm like, hey, I want to report that for my taxes. I give you $500 a week, hypothetically, right? That's being reported using her social security number, okay? If I'm using a daycare or a child care center, I need the EIN, that's the employer identification number, and that information to claim that. Otherwise, you just can't claim it and you can't get that credit. So for people asking this, like, yeah, I understand that, you know, a relative or a friend watches your kids and, you know, you're paying them and whatnot, but then at the same time, it's being reported as income on their taxes and to the IRS. And if they don't want that, or if they're not comfortable with that, then you could lose out on that credit, right? So just be mindful, and this is something to bring up and for the future years to come, that whoever is taking care of your children, that they know that. So, and if you want that credit, then you may just have to find another option. So that's the way that would work out. Okay. So someone asked me why I need all of these documents to verify yourself. Okay, so let me just go over this with you guys. So to verify yourself, right, just like with anything else, you need documentation. You need a copy of your license and social, the children's or the dependents' birth certificates and social security cards, W-2s, right, your 1099s, whatever. I just want to ask you, how am I supposed to put in information and not all the information is there? Like, how are you going to even get paid your refunds or receive anything if I don't have all the accurate information? And just to take it a step further, it's not even me that's requiring this. As a taxpayer, as a taxpayer professional, I could get fined and I could get shut down. Like, the fines are crazy, you know, hundreds of dollars at least a document, going into the thousands. Then I'm taking a risk of getting audited, or, you know, alongside with you, and getting my business shut down, and I'm not doing that. It has to go through compliance on my end, and if something, like, even if your license expired or you don't have that, it literally gets kicked back to me. So she's bringing up, like, this is red tape. Why do you need all this? How is somebody supposed to verify you if they don't know who you are? Makes sense? And it's like, in all honesty, so much has gone on with people frauding and trying to claim kids that weren't theirs and whatnot. Like, you need that information for anything. You apply for something, you need your social security, right? Somebody needs to check you in at the doctor's office, you need to provide some type of proof, some type of ID, right? So how is that any different with your taxes? So, you know, like I said, it's not even me doing this. If you're not comfortable doing that, then just find another tax preparer that won't do that for you. But I can almost guarantee, if they're not getting in trouble, they're getting fined. If it's not now, it's down the road, and I'm just not doing it. So, you know, that's pretty much all the questions that I have from other people. Oh, wait, I think I have one more. I do have one more. Can I claim my pet? It's like a child. No. I know, because, like, taking care of a pet is like a child. I know, but no. Somebody said I should take care of them. But no, guys, no, I'm sorry. But these are all the questions I have for right now. I hope it helped you guys. We just have to do things the right way. These refunds are looking like PPP loans. It's crazy. Like, the amount of refunds I'm seeing, it's like the down payment to a house. Which, if you watch my other episode, you don't always need a 20% down payment, but still, like, this is like crazy. Like, it's like people hit the lotto. So anyways, for consultations or to get started on your taxes and credit, make sure you hit my link, schedule an appointment. I'll be more than glad to help you. And other than that, this is Elissa here with She Does Credit, and I'll see you next time.